Welcome to Fantasy Films, and thanks for clicking on its first video. I'm Kevin, and here we're going to talk about all things movies, whether it's on the big screen, a Netflix original, or we revisit a pop culture classic. Now, I know for right now my set looks a little bland. I got a few things on back order waiting to be delivered. I got some posters, I got some Funko Pop little figurines and all kind of stuff going on. But I got a couple things right now. We're going to add to the collection as things go on. But right now, I want to talk about the Spider-Man 3 film that's coming up. It is a hot topic right now, and I don't want to waste any time on it. But before I get started, I want to ask a big favor of you, and that is to drop a like on this video, especially if you're a Spider-Man fan and are excited about this new film. It sounds like it's building up to be quite the epic movie. Also, make sure you leave your comments down below on everything we talk about today concerning the Spider-Man 3 movie, and if for some reason I get misquoted or something, or if I don't have the proper information, please leave that down in the comments below. I'm not perfect, I make mistakes, and there's just some information I don't have access to, so if you do, I love your help. We can build a bigger community on this channel because of it, and make sure everybody gets the right information. Now, the one thing that gets me really excited about this new Spider-Man 3 movie is the fact that not only is Tom Holland returning as Spider-Man, but both Tobie Mcguire and Andrew Garfield are both returning as their variations of Spider-Man. That's right, we're going to have 3 versions of Spider-Man in this film, or Spider-Men, however you want to say it. And not only are they coming back, but they're bringing the villains with them. And what I mean by that is that William Dafoe has signed back on to reprise his role as the Green Goblin. Thomas Hayden Church will be returning as the Sandman. Alfred Molina is also returning as Doc Ock, and Jamie Foxx is returning as Electro. But this time there's a little twist to Jamie Foxx's Electro, and that is he said in a tweet that he is excited to reprise the role as Electro, but this time it's not going to be in blue. Now, with that being said, does that mean we're going to get a more comic book version of Electro this time around? Maybe get that yellow and green costume we see in the comics? I would love that. I think that would be pretty cool. I'd be pretty excited to see that. I'd love to know what you think of that idea, so leave your comments down below on that one. Now, it's also been hinted at, but not confirmed by my knowledge anyway, that Michael Mango could return as the Scorpion. If you remember, he had a small conversation with the Vulture while in prison at the end of Spider-Man Homecoming. So was that a lead up? I don't know, but it sure sounds like it to me. There's also been rumors that Kraven the Hunter might make an appearance as well, but those are again rumors. They are very vague. I don't have a lot of detail on it. So I don't want to completely include him yet, but I don't want to not include him either because there is rumors of the possibility. Now, that's a lot of villains for even 3 Spider-Men to take on, and I'll get back to that in just a minute. But there's one more character that really interests me, and I want to touch on that first, and that is Ned. The beloved Ned, the best friend of Peter Parker, played by Jacob Batalon. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Now, Jacob has lost a lot of weight for this particular role in the film, and there's rumors running around of possibly why. They're saying Ned's character could go through a dramatic change in this film and could possibly even turn evil. Some have suggested that he could become the Hobgoblin. Now, my first thoughts on this was, no, not Ed. I don't want to see Ed go evil. He is, again, beloved by everybody and Peter Parker's best friend. I'm not sure what Peter would do without him. I'm sure that would devastate Peter and mentally complicate things for him. Now, getting back to all these other Spider-Man characters that are going to be in this film, it is a lot of them. Multiple Spider-Man characters, multiple villains. It's a lot to take on, which makes me think that there's not going to be a big major role for any one of these characters. They probably may make 5 or 10-minute cameos. How? We don't know. But we do know that Doctor Strange is also starring in this, so we can assume that there's going to be some interdimensional traveling and some time traveling as well in this film, which is where each of these characters are going to come into play, with Peter Parker making a stop by each of those dimensions throughout his journey. Now, that's just my thoughts on the topic because the plot itself hasn't been fully released. So every bit of information that we're getting here from the Spider-Man 3 movie is pretty much just speculation at this point. But just knowing that Doctor Strange is in this film, you know there's going to be a lot of that interdimensional travel, time travel, back and forth. It's going to get confusing, I'm sure, at times, but it's all going to make sense at the end. Now, I know Doctor Strange always has these elaborate plans in his head that he never really discloses with anyone involved because it may mess with the future. So I'm almost certain that's what's going to happen in this film. For some reason, to me, the more I read about this film, the more I see it on the paper, it's turning out to be an Avengers Endgame type of scenario. So do me a favor and drop your comments down below what you think of the Spider-Man 3 movie. Are you excited? Are there pieces that excite you more than others? Are there pieces that may make you go, maybe, maybe not? I want to hear all of them, good or bad, it doesn't matter. Please also drop a like on the video. It helps me out a lot getting more information out to you. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more movie content.